You good?
You know, I was going to take a BTS, like a little picture.
A little picture?
A little picture.
Just take a little dirty picture for me, love. Just do a little one. It's not that. It's for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, lad.
I was going to say, I found a meme and it's like a "what are you doing in my swamp" meme.
Yeah.
But they put it on a poster of the movie Dune because it's "what are you doing?"
What are you
in my swamp?
That's
and
very
honestly,
sweet.
that one little tip can make you have a perfect Scottish accent.
Love that.
746 You're listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
You have reached episode 9. We've got an episode you couldn't refuse. Is that what it is? Or is it you can't refuse?
Close.
You can't refuse.
Look, you can't refuse.
Sorry, fuck me.
That was pretty damn amazing.
For someone that's watched it fucking 11 times.
11. I'm only sat on like 4, I think. You are the Godfather King.
Don Ayiraki.
You are literally Don.
Don.
So
thank you.
You know what? You can mess it up a little bit. It's totally fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to episode 9. We are so happy to have you back here. We remembered to do it from the top.
Yeah, we did. This is the first time in a couple episodes where we haven't forgotten to introduce
We are
ourselves.
Professionals, so
hire us, please.
Please sponsor us, please. We are poor.
Yeah, living that hashtag poor life. I am Adrienne.
And I'm Esther. Happy to have you here. And we've almost reached double digits. Can you even do a belief?
I can do a belief. I'm just happy that we haven't lost the friendship by now. There've been no qualms. Just emphasis on the L there in that word.
I was going to say, I'm like, is there normally an L in there?
There is.
Is that?
Yeah, qualm. But you don't say it like that. It's
I say qualm.
It is. That's how you say it.
Oh.
But it's spelt qualm.
Qualm.
Did I just blow your mind?
Yeah, it's like when we were having that conversation before about almonds and almonds. Almond.
I'm just sure that one day someone in a public setting said almond milk and I had I vomited a little bit in the back of my throat. And I was
sorry,
so
were you
sorry.
in Mosman?
Maybe, I think, you know what? Maybe it was in Mosman.
Mosman.
Pronounced with a Z instead of an S. Mosman. Just make it a bit more fancy. But yeah, there's some little trivia for you.
Yeah. And you were also very amazed at my knowledge of Sydney postcodes.
Oh my God.
Honestly, what a flex. That's how you get bitches, everyone.
Yeah, we went and got KFC earlier for those of you that saw on the story. We were just having, a good old drive and Esther just spits out like 15 postcodes. She knows her suburbs. And honestly, I suggested that if there is a spelling bee equivalent that involves postal codes, you should enter because, my God, would you take home that trophy?
We should go and have... So my favourite postcode is 2170. The Liverpool area, bang, gang, gang, gang.
The area.
That area. Brrr. So I thought that it would be really fun to get up to episode 2170. Yes. Call it that area.
Film it. We'll film it and record in Liverpool.
And we'll do it.
Street.
Do you know what we'll fucking do it? At the spot where you can smoke out of gillet.
Oh my God.
And we'll go, hey guys. So for today's episode, we've got, what have we got? We've got watermelon and mint. Fresh.
Fresh, the best
Fresh.
flavor. No, we're doing it. Episode 2170. Building up to that. That's, you know, maybe we'll peak then. Maybe we'll have a, I don't know.
Maybe someone will notice us finally.
Finally, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to find out. Speaking of getting noticed though, my friend.
Yes.
I feel like there are some, you know, films. We're both film buffs. It's true.
Yep.
You've seen like probably almost as many films as I have.
I love to sit down.
You really do. That was what originally drew you to film, right? Just the fact that you had a chance to sit down.
I love sitting. I love listening. I'd like to say I'm not dumb, that I don't like to read, but I like visuals.
Right. You're a visual learner. That is generally what people of lesser intelligence say.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, if I just say it with a straight face, you listen and you believe me
I
for
look
half
at
a
you
second.
dead in the eyes and I go, wow, the sincerity that she's calling me. And then it slowly, like 404 compute, like
Error.
in between you and I, you are the Chrome and I am the Internet Explorer of our friendship. Where I'll go,
Yeah, a bit laggy.
Laggy.
In need of a bit of an update, but we will still use you and acknowledge you, mostly because you're like permanently built into the fucking software. Like we can't get rid of you.
I'm like a U2 album on an iPod.
That is you. 100%. I feel very honored to be the Chrome. My goal is to get you maybe to more of a Firefox level than Explorer. I feel
But
like that's
unfortunately, you are the Gmail, I am Outlook.
better. Wow. See, this is where I have a bit of a qualm. Because I quite like my Gmail. I quite like it.
I actually really hate Gmail.
Why?
At work, we've transitioned over from Teams to what's it called? G-Chat?
Okay, you know, I do agree. Like, I think that's better. Sometimes Teams fucks
Teams
itself up.
Teams is absolute premium
Maybe I'm
for me.
Mixing them up. Okay, all right.
And Gmail, dog shit for business.
Okay.
Outlook, mwah, a chef's kiss. It's like if you said, it's like the penne of the pasta world.
What do you have against penne?
Smooth penne.
Oh, it doesn't have the creases.
No
in
creases
it, the
for the
lines.
sauce. No creases
That's
for the sauce.
fucked up. That is literally the black and gold of pasta. The home brand of pasta. Anyone that invites you to their home and they serve you penne without the lines, get the fuck out of there.
I was talking to my forgot what I was going to call her, my love. I was talking to Laura yesterday because I was doing the groceries because I do it online.
Yeah.
Because I find that I'm less of an impulse buyer when I do it like that.
You have to be more strategic.
And I see how much the total is going to be. And I'm like,
Yep.
do I really need those lamingtons? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was looking at it and I go, do you want some ice cream? And she goes, yes, but don't get the poor people ice cream. And the poor people ice cream is, do you know, like the 4 liters for $3 of like vanilla, Peter's ice cream, like the big tubs.
It's
or
mostly air infused than dairy
But
infused.
I like it though. I like how soft and airy it is. She goes, no.
I'm with Laura on this one.
And she just goes, Bulla.
I was just about to say Bulla all the way.
She goes, Bulla, connoisseurs, give me the rich people shit.
Yes.
And then she looks over, she goes, aren't I worth the extra dollars?
Oh.
And I was like, whoa, you are. Okay, it's fine.
Well,
it's fine,
shit, can't say no to that one.
Well, well, look, getting back onto it and about how much of a fat shit I am when it comes to the groceries. We have gone to the master, imdb.com, and we have gone and looked up the most iconic films of all time.
All time.
All time.
And we've decided we're gonna run through today. I feel like we could compete on who has the most movie knowledge, but I think we're both appreciators, you know.
And I think that we will go on a collaborative approach.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
Because I also find that you and I are quite Same, but different, but also respect.
Yeah.
Mad respect.
We said it at the same time because we thought it. I was not mimicking you
and
whatsoever.
Ha! So, we're going to be putting it into a tier list.
Yes, and explain to the people what a tier list is for those that may not know.
So I'm sure that a lot of people around social media, it's been around for probably about a couple of years, and people have tier lists for just about everything and anything. For snacks, movies, TV shows, their favorite characters. There was one list and it said, meh, okay, I like it, please die again, bitch.
Wow.
And I would probably say that about some of the Vampire Diaries people.
Wow. I was, okay.
Like Bonnie. Neck up.
Bonnie's amazing.
No,
I love
fuck her
Bonnie.
off.
She's the most powerful.
Oh my god,
of all
I
of them.
fucking hate her little jaw thing that she doesn't. Or like Alison De Laurentiis from Pretty Little Lies. You can fucking go die. It's
All
fine.
of them can go die. I'm so sorry, but I don't give a flying fuck about that show. I really don't. Some people were like,
I'm
next
really
level
into
obsessed.
it. I was really into it, but then again,
One of
I was
those.
also, how old was I? 22?
Are you like in the fandom? Like, were you in the fandom?
No, I was watching it with our other two friends.
We have 2 friends that we share.
Yep. I'm gonna-
Oh, I know who. I
Yes.
know who.
Yes.
Y'all and your Pretty Little Liars, honestly. Are you
'Cause we
not
are
disappointed that you finished that show?
No.
You should be. Apparently everyone hated the ending.
Yeah, I didn't like it very much. But that's also the same as like Teen Wolf when I watched it and I didn't like the ending.
We don't watch Teen Wolf for the ending. We all know what we watch Teen Wolf for.
Yeah, but I'm gay, so it doesn't make sense for me.
That's also true. So you're actually invested in the show.
I like, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're going off.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to tier these films.
So it is going to be S for superior, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Should we have that many?
I mean, let's just go for it. You can Google that tier, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's called the SABCDEF tier. Let's go through it. I'm going to get a picture up just so that I have the reference in front of me because I don't know it off by heart. Do they all have words associated with them? Or it's just the letters?
Well, you can make your own,
Okay, all right. Right, okay.
but I feel like at the moment, I'm a little lazy.
All right, you know what? Let's just put it where we think it's going to belong and then we're going to come up with the names later.
Yeah.
We will post them to our Instagram.
Yeah,
People can agree, disagree, whatever you think.
Yeah, everyone, give us what your opinions are. Because we want to know. It's a debate.
It is. And people do get really sour and bitchy about movies. I was one of those people, but I feel like I've calmed a lot. And I go, you know what? Okay, fine. You didn't like it? Don't care. That's cool. I think when you still see someone who's like 40 and they're like, oh my god, you didn't like that movie? What the fuck? It's just like, dude,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
this is why you're still single, bro.
It's like when you're 52 and you've never been married and you're like, yoy, like pulling the collar.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Making fun of people for things that they like. Yeah, real mature, Brad.
Brad.
That just came up. Anyway.
So let's start off and let's start strong. The 1939 classic, The Wizard of Oz.
That is elite.
Elite.
Absolute
S tier.
Absolute S tier. Superior, my friend.
And even for its time, fucking great. I heard the amount of issues that occurred on the set.
Yes.
Did you ever hear about that theory?
There's a dead woman hanging in the final
No, it's
scene.
a dead munchkin hanging.
I knew there was a dead body supposedly hanging in that final scene.
Yeah.
And I have watched the video where people pointed out, but I mean, there's so much visually going on, you would not know. And surely by now, somebody would have come out and confirmed.
Yeah, but would you not think that maybe some sort of NDA kind of thing may have been
Maybe.
signed. It's like that, or how they ethically made the lion suit, and how the Tin Man with the lead paint and stuff. I think it was all a bit cooked.
Look, it was very cooked. I think after a while though, that whole NDA shit, it does become a bit invalid.
Okay.
People will come out. So I don't know. I mean, it's eerie, and old Hollywood's full of some horrific shit. I grew up idolizing that time period. I spent like all of my teens researching it, constantly watching films from it. I was just obsessed. And then as I got older and I just kept going down the rabbit hole, I was like, holy shit, this was a really dark period of time.
It was a really fucking dark period, eh?
But the film itself, S tier, still holds up to this day.
Our next movie is 1972's The Godfather. The Godfather.
Is there any other ranking for this
Then
than
S. No, there isn't.
My friend, as you said, you've seen it 11 times.
11
okay?
times. And that's just the first one, not inclusive of the second one. The second one is absolutely gold.
Oh, it is the only sequel really in history to not only win an Academy Award after its first one, but that is considered better than the first.
It is the only movie where I have seriously had a personality change.
Changed your life.
Because it's what I wanted to be like Vito Corleone.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like him, and about how cool and
Attitude.
calm and centered he was. And then there are some people in my life and I go, fuck you, Fredo. Fucking dog.
I can so see you feeling that way.
Yeah.
Like, I can see your eyes just lit up after the first viewing.
Someone as unreliable as Connie. Fuck you, Connie. And Kay, fucking Diane Keaton. Out of my life, bro. Apollonia for life.
Apollonia. You
Apollonia
are
for
so
life.
deeply invested in this film. It's like, it's a part of you.
It is.
It is. It's one of those pieces of art that will stick to you for the rest of your life.
It's great.
And
S-tier.
you know what? I feel like The Godfather should really be number one.
I think so too.
I personally think that. You know, anyone who enjoys movies, you don't even have to be a movie buff. But if you haven't seen The Godfather, my friend, get on that shit, because
I feel like
it's part of history.
Exactly. You just have to be a movie watcher or a movie goer to even just remotely, you have to watch it.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
It's one of those movies where it's like the childhood version of watching The Lion King.
Yes.
What do you mean you haven't watched The Godfather?
Yeah, totally. There's a lot of movies like that in this list.
Also,
But-
especially with the amount of references.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Everywhere. You can't escape it. People, even like the new generation of children being born now, will know what it is without even watching it.
Exactly.
It's going to be around forever.
Exactly.
It was literally just so momentous in filmmaking that there is a show coming out about the making of the film.
No way!
Yeah. And Miles Teller is going to be the lead actor. I'm just going to really quickly get you a little bit of info about it, but it comes out, I'm pretty sure it comes out at the end of the year, maybe?
I'm
Or maybe
so
it was
excited.
like, I know, maybe it was mid-year. You're gonna love it though. You really need to keep an eye out for it. It follows the making of The Godfather and all of the complications that came along with it, because obviously the mob heard about it and did not want it to happen.
Really?
Yes, that's why it's also so iconic. And it's called The Offer. It's a mini series.
All right.
You don't have a show made about the making of a movie unless it was huge.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's coming up. But yeah, The Godfather really should be number one.
Yeah. The next on the list, number 3, is 1977's
Star Wars.
Star Wars. George Lucas, old mate,
Yeah.
going in for how many movies is it? 9?
Fucking 25 now. More than there should be.
More than there should be.
Sorry.
Oh, can I say about the tragedy that was Rogue One? I have never cared.
Dude, thank you. I nearly walked out of that film, and so did my sister.
I wanted to
Fuck
get my
me.
fucking money back. I wanted them. I, honest to God, wanted every single one of them to fucking die so the movie was over.
They did.
And when they did, I was like, yay!
Yay! I was exactly the same, right? Like, I've seen every Star Wars film. I did not. I grew up with the fucking prequel trilogy, you know,
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks. He was my draw card when I was, what, like 7?
Why was he your fucking drunk?
I don't know. I have no idea. The animation was cool at the time.
Jar Jar?
Jar Jar Binks. And just, they're all, I don't know. I totally get that the fans would have loved Rogue One for some, I don't know. But usually, right, even if you're not a fan, you feel some sort of connection to some of the characters.
I felt nothing.
I felt shit all. I didn't give a shit who died.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. And I laughed. I lolled when Darth Vader came out. You're not supposed to laugh.
Well, like, the thing is with Darth Vader, I kind of go, ha ha, what a sicko. You know, like, I think of him going, ha ha. He's like, and I'm like, yeah.
That was really well done.
Yeah, go for it, yeah. Like, when he goes and, like, shoves people aside with his fingers, I'm like, yes.
You know what? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's... I just don't find him intimidating in the slightest. And when they tried to do this big reveal in Rogue One, I was just like, and?
Yeah, but the big
dot.
reveal, he's been in, like, 7 movies.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, but I don't give a fuck. Like, this is an old, slimy guy under a mask.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. But if he needs to wear a mask to freak you out, he doesn't. No, I'm sorry. No.
What do you give this? I'm going to probably say A?
You're going to give Star Wars as a whole an A?
B.
I personally would give it a D.
D!
The third last.
Can we say C as a middle ground?
If you want.
It's only because I thought that, so I love Star Wars.
Okay.
I watched episode 3 for my 12th birthday.
That's so cute.
It was great. And I thought that thing blew me away. It blew me away.
Blew your little 12-year-old mind away.
I was like, wow. And I was like, wow, blue on blue. Can't believe it. Pew, 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 pew.
See that feeling?
Yeah.
It's like when you didn't, I feel like if you didn't grow up as a kid on the originals or you weren't there when they came out,
Yeah.
it's one of those, like, you need nostalgia goggles to really put it on the pedestal it's on. I fully get it. The animation still holds up. Like, it's amazing.
Some of the animation in 4, 5, and 6, it's a pretty shit.
Oh, for the time, like,
For the time, it
wow.
was great.
And it can, like, considering, amazing job. It was like the weird incest plot line and the fucking, I don't mind the little cute creatures. I think the creatures are probably my favorite element of the universe. Like, there's so many different races, like alien races that are really cool. But I just didn't give a flying fuck. I thought the whole thing was so cheeseball. And Harrison Ford, though, is a babe. So he got me through those films. I don't know. I just didn't care. I was like, this is a little bit childish for me. My favorite one is The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Really liked that. And I loved The Mandalorian, like that spin-off.
I haven't watched The Mandalorian, so I can't really give an opinion on it. I've only ever heard good things about it.
You should watch it. It's really good.
I found episode 1 to be really fucking boring. Holy shit.
You got to keep going. Like, it's.
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
just-
I've watched all of them. Episode 2 is a controversial one. I weirdly
I
liked
thought
it.
you meant The Mandalorian. I'm so
no,
sorry.
sorry.
My bad. Okay, let's go
You just
back.
got to keep on going. For episode 2, I found it a little bit controversial because people didn't like it.
Yeah.
I liked the majority of it, but I think that I also see it through a nostalgic lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like with episode 1, is it one? Yeah, episode 1, I liked the race.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
everyone
also
loved that.
like one of those like little Need for Speed on the PS2 kind of people.
I'm all about that life too.
So can we give it a C?
Fine, we'll meet in the middle and give it a C.
Thank you. Next on our list.
Next, number 4 is the Alfred Hitchcock classic, Psycho. Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, has anyone made like some sort of trap remix of that yet?
I'm sure of it.
There has to be.
I'm sure. I feel like if there's a "What are you doing in my swamp?" there should be a Psycho.
Absolutely.
Someone Easter's coming up. There's also been someone who's made a club mix, or as the Greeks like to say, a club mix of the Greek hymn at Easter time. It goes off.
That sounds incredible. Let's throw an Easter banging party. Just get shit-faced to that on repeat. That sounds amazing.
Communion.
Now, you've seen Psycho?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Of course you have. You like movies.
I've watched Psycho, and I've also watched the show.
I did not watch the show.
What's it called again?
Isn't it also called Psycho? Oh, no, it had something else.
The Bates Motel.
Bates Motel.
And
apparently
that
it's
was
really amazing.
good. It was really good.
Okay. I love the actors, so I think I'll give it a go.
I fuck with it really hard.
You rate
I'm
it?
probably going to go and give it a B.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think that for its time, I could so see people shitting their pants at the end. When you watch it now, it is so
alright.
tame. It's the most tame horror movie you've ever seen. I would let my children watch it if I had children.
Yeah, I would too.
I wouldn't have no qualms with that. That's word of the day. And
that's what I'll name the episode, Qualms. With movies.
Movie qualms. But yeah, I get B. B's totally fine.
B.
I reckon.
All right. I've got an opinion on the next one. Do you want to announce what the next one is?
I will. Coming in at number 5 is the Spielberg horror iconic film Jaws.
Ooh. I'm going to give this just a solid fucking D.
No, I was not expecting that.
So when I originally watched this, I shit myself.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was like, oh my God, shark.
How old were you when you first watched it, do you reckon?
11.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
Shit myself.
Yep.
When the big great white shark Jaws started to come out into the boat, and I was like, oh my fucking God, these people are gonna die. I watched it again. I was 25. Nah, it just was not scary.
All right, you know what? It's fair. It's fair because it's a very, it's a period piece almost.
Yeah.
Everything from when this film, even the way it's filmed, it can be a bit cheesy. And it's very, specific to the style of that time. Lots of long cuts or just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it perfectly, but I watched it when I was a kid, scared the shit out of me, naturally. I rewatched it with my previous boyfriend last year.
Okay.
And there were a few, 2 or 3 times where we jumped, still jumped, because with Jaws, you don't see the creature until, quite later into the movie. They don't spoil it. There's a lot of tension building.
Okay. Which
I think is what made it so iconic because, it's something you can't see right until it gets you. The ending definitely was, it doesn't hold up the same when you get older. No way.
I found it to be quite anticlimactic, but I found the same with, what is that movie? The one, oh my God.
You're lost.
I will cut this out, but
okay. What's in it? Who's in it?
It's a horror film. It's a very, very recent one. And didn't the director that made Us?
Oh, you're talking about fucking Get Out?
Yeah, Get Out.
Yeah.
I found that to be anticlimactic.
I just think all his stuff is mad overhyped, personally.
You went F tier.
Fucking, Us was a joke of a film. I thought it was an absolute joke. You could divide it into 3 and it'd be 3 different movies. It makes no fucking sense.
Oh.
And I also picked the twist in the first 5 minutes. It was very obvious.
Well, don't you need to have a break from movies so you can get it?
Sometimes I'm literally searching. I'm like, where's the metaphor? What does this mean? But that one was...
You're like an English teacher.
Literally. And I'm like, foreboding. That means this is going to happen. I fucked myself over so many times. But with Us... in that opening scene when the little girl gets lost and she looks in the mirror and she gets grabbed, I'm like, obviously they swapped. So it's not her. We know this now. This better not be the fucking thing. And then it was. And I was like, I get my money back. I think maybe I'd even prefer Rogue One. I'd prefer Rogue One.
Oh, no, not Rogue One.
Sorry. Maybe that could be our F tier is Rogue One.
Special mention, Rogue One.
Do you know how many people are going to hate us for hating that movie? All the Star Wars fans right now are like, fucking Rogue One's the best movie ever.
Fuck you.
You just don't understand. It's you have to be a true fan to understand that. I know.
Do you know what? Fuck Adrian, because she like Jar Jar Binks. Who the fuck likes Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, when they're like 7, what a fucking loser.
What a fucking nong.
Honestly, you cannot have I cannot ever say to someone that I didn't enjoy Rogue One without them reacting exactly like that to me. And I'm just
I have got such an issue, and I was having a conversation with our friends about it.
Yeah.
That the toxicity when it comes to movie fandoms in comparison to music, wow. Like, if you go
and they
into
can both be toxic.
They can be both toxic, but there's something particularly slamming about the movies.
There is definitely an elitist vibe.
Yeah. When I went and watched Tenet, is that what it's called?
Tenet. I skipped it because I heard how horrible it was.
So I thought it was absolute dog shit.
Yeah, that's all I heard from anyone, and not reviews because I don't read them anymore, but from actual like customers who would come into work.
I just thought, fuck, this would be a great game. But I did not understand the fucking concept. I watched it and I go, when the fuck is this leaving? I want to fucking get up. My chalk top non-existent anymore because I hate it. Fuck.
Jeez, and when that's gone and it's a bad movie, you got nothing else left to distract yourself into wanting to stay.
Let's move on because I think that we went.
Wait, where do we leave Jaws though?
We left Jaws. I said D.
I would say B.
B.
Do you want to meet in the C again? We'll meet in the
middle.
let's
go meet in the C.
All right. C it is. All right. Oh, here we go. Number 6, Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
Do you say you've seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Thank God. We had to watch this in first year uni.
Right.
In one of the film study subjects. God, fucking 100 Metascore. Are you kidding? Anyway.
Yeah, but it's also got an 8.3 rating though.
Yeah, the audience is a bit more realistic there. Look, Citizen Kane, all I'm going to say, don't waste your time. It was just the first film to do what it did in terms of storytelling, the whole flashbacky thing, all that stuff. And it is just the most infuriatingly boring 119 minutes of your life, and it is way overrated, does not hold up whatsoever because like at least it did what it did and it introduced like a whole new wave of filmmaking, but for the love of God, it's not that fucking good. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down. You will know a bit of trivia though from this. So the whole, like the one symbol in the whole film is this thing called Rosebud.
Okay.
And that was a cheat code in The Sims. That's like the only thing that you would know that would come out of that movie and still be relevant in something super modern today.
Fun fact, I've never played Sims.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
What?
I've never played Sims in my life.
Dude, okay, that's mind-blowing.
Oh, I forget who it was, and someone was really, really drunk at your party, and they started talking to me in a Sims voice. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, it was like, did I like,
something like that, yeah.
What the fuck
Why would
is
they
that?
do that? That's really odd.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Anyways, I was going to say number 7, Titanic.
Yes, the banger. Do we really? Like,
I think that it's, look, I'm going to say A tier.
Me too. Thank God.
Thank fuck. Okay. That shit scarred the fuck out of me.
It's so sad. And let me guess. Okay, we're going to count down from 3 and say the most scarring scene. The one that hurt you the most. It might be the same. We might say the same thing.
All right.
3, 2, 1. The old couple.
Yes! The old couple when they're fucking spooning.
Oh my God.
It's okay, my love. Go to sleep.
And they just hold each other while they accept their fate.
And then they go in the water. And then the other one is when, fuck, yes. And then the other one is when the mother goes and puts her kids into the 3 bunk beds. And I'm like, hey, yo, this is depressing as shit.
That film, the romance is beautiful. And
fuck you, Rose.
Someone made an amazing video about how Jack was like one of the very first characters in film that actually just treated women as their equal. Like his complete equal. He always was emotionally in tune. He listened to her instead of calling her crazy or spoilt. It's actually so true.
Like the bald guy?
Jack. It's
No.
Leo.
I know Leo, but the other guy that she was with.
Oh yeah, he was like just toxic masculinity.
He was just like a dick. Yeah.
total dick. Like extra small, direct
Extra
dick.
small.
And I just, oh man, you know what? I actually would put it in superior because it's visually incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The story is amazing and it leaves you dead inside. Like,
All right.
A?
Yeah.
All right.
Next one on the list is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark from 1981. I think, look, honestly, an S tier for me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So much. Indiana Jones.
I
S
loved
fucking tier.
Every single fucking one of those
Me
movies out of the
too.
franchise.
Me
I
too.
think that this is like the OG Uncharted.
Oh yeah, and like
Way better.
way
fucking better.
Did you know that the fifth one is coming out this year?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, should be the end of the year. Actually, no, incorrect, sorry. They'll finish making it this year. It'll come out next year.
Oh, that's so exciting. Let's go
And
have a movie
still,
day.
He's still indie.
Yes.
Like, it's going to be, he's so old and, like, frail.
At least it's not like when The Mummy 3 got out and then Rachel Weisz's character got replaced and I fucking hated the
That
new
was
Evie. That was a
horrific.
fucking... I felt so bad for Brendan Fraser.
If they could undo a film, well, that would definitely be one of my top picks to undo.
And The Godfather 3.
Yeah, what is it with these threes? Except for Indiana Jones, obviously. But
No, of
like,
course.
the number threes, just stop.
Bad number.
It is a bad number. But Indiana Jones, my God. I love the practical visual effects. I love that was so well done and then made that so iconic. It's classic Spielberg, you know? Like,
Yeah. I feel like that is like the textbook definition of an action adventure film.
100%, my dude. Man, I still watch them every year. Even if they're still on TV and like I go past the TV, I'll still end up watching it. No doubt.
Did you want to say the final movie for this episode? And don't worry, guys. This is going to be a two-parter for us, I think, because I
Yeah.
think we've got so many more to go.
We really do.
We have opinions. We are your bitchy best friends.
Okay. Number 10. Fucking iconic film. One of the biggest movie stars in history. It changed the action game. Die Hard.
The absolute favorite Christmas movie.
100%. Do you want to know how much it grossed at the box office?
How much?
$139.5 million.
As it should.
As it fucking should.
Fucking should.
That, and to do that back then is insane.
132 minutes of gold, inclusive of the credits.
Absolutely. And then we also have, on top of Brucey Boy,
Old
we
mate.
have Alan Rickman
Yes!
as the villain. Absolutely iconic.
Taking it on the cake.
Seriously, there's only one tier that this could possibly fall into, my friend.
S. S for superior.
What
S.
a movie. If you have, surely everyone's seen Die Hard. Like, there's no way.
I feel like that you should not call yourself a movie buff. Revoke your license.
if you haven't seen
Die
Die
Hard.
Hard. Like, come on. I mean, the only argument really that you should be having about it is if it's a Christmas movie or not. That's a classic.
I
Like,
think that's very fair.
yeah. I mean, I understand both parties.
Mm-hmm. I also feel like that this is the Christmas movie that is not cheesy. You can
No
watch
way.
it. It's not like that fucking Last Christmas that George Michael won.
Oh my God, no. It is not like that at all. Can you imagine if people felt that way after watching Die Hard?
Yeah, I think it's like, I find Die Hard on a Christmas movie scale is on the same wavelength as like Nightmare Before Christmas, where it doesn't have to be at Christmas time. You can just watch it because it's a good fucking movie.
Yes. And it doesn't have to be cheeseball either. Like,
No.
Christmas, that period does actually, it is, you know, it's a main character of the film, I reckon. Like,
Yep.
it's part of the whole, everything about it. But
It gets me through every 25th of December.
yeah, like if you don't want to have a cheeseball Christmas movie, there's your fucking answer.
That's it. Elf, get the fuck out of here. Die Hard, walk right in, sir.
that person had a booking for 10 people, fuck them off. You have the table for yourself.
Bruce, sweetie, come and sit down.
Oh man, absolute S tier. We're going to figure out our tier, ranking names.
Our tier ranking names, yes.
Please let us know if you agree with us or disagree with us on any of these.
Agree, disagree. If you disagree, why?
And you better have seen the movie, man, to disagree.
Just see it. Have your facts. Have your facts before you come up and be up in all in my booty hole. Okay?
Oh, man. Wow. You know what? I mean, like, they are pretty...
I think they're all fucking solid movies, except for Citizen Kane.
Just fucking fuck you, man. Citizen Kane me in the face so that I don't have to watch it. God. If anyone has seen Citizen Kane and you liked it, I mean, feel free to tell me why. It probably won't change my mind, but I would be open to hearing why you love it so much. And that's totally fine,
We'll open the phone lines up. We don't have any phone lines.
We don't.
I'll build some.
You'll build some.
I'll build some. I'll put my fucking...
I would so believe that you could do that, though. If you said, hey, I built this phone today from scratch, I'd be like, of course you did.
Of course I did.
You probably sanded down the wood and fully coated it and everything and figured out the wiring of YouTube
I waterproofed it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Waterproofed it, sealed it, made sure that it had a good backing on it.
The whole shebang.
And like, look, it's marabou wood.
Top tier, S tier.
ST wood. Well, we are going to bid you all farewell for this episode. Thank you so much for coming on our bitching journey with us.
It has been bitching.
It has been.
Knee slapping and bitching and just all around great.
Knee slapping, knee bitching Liam Neeson, Yeah. Qui-Gon forever.
Speaking of Liam Neeson, or as Liam Nielsen, as my dad likes to call him, so when Esther came to my house this afternoon before we went to go get KFC, I'm going to regret telling you this, but I just have to. So my dad, he's in his 60s now. Yeah. So he's definitely getting along, but he was watching a Liam Nielsen movie. And he confused the word gang shooting. Yeah. And instead he said, I said, what's the movie about? And he's like, it's a Liam Neeson one, and he's just been in a gangbang. Yep. And Esther and I looked at each other. Did we just hear that correctly?
I said, in my head, is this an Academy Award winning movie? But secondly, are you talking about Taken?
It's not Taken. It was not Taken that was on the TV. He was in the snow. I think it's called The Grey. I'm pretty sure. The Grey. Yeah, okay. I'm dead set that's what he was watching.
It's another version of
Taken. Liam Neeson has his own fucking film genre right now. He's done 30 versions of the same movie.
Scary Dad.
Oh my God. Seriously, it's insane. But my dad did refer to a gang shooting as a gang bang.
Look.
Would watch the movie still.
Yeah, might as well see what the go is.
Yeah, I mean, if he agreed to do that in a movie, it'd be hella interesting.
I mean, I feel like that when it comes to ethnic parents, you kind of just decode it in your head.
Yeah, it's autocorrect.
Yeah, it comes into your brain. It goes, the word scramble, and you said, gang shooting.
Yeah, yeah. Because bang, bang, gun, right? Not bang, bang, porn.
Sex.
Yeah, those ones.
Very nice.
Oh, God. I mean, Liam Neeson did say that he was going to stop doing this genre altogether 10 years ago or something, and he just never did, so.
Not when you go and put that money in his face.
That's right. I mean, doesn't that sort of go to show you that sometimes the paycheck is just too damn good?
I'll do it for the paycheck.
100%.
I'll do straight for pay. No, I won't. That's gross.
You would do straight for pay?
Absolutely not. That's so gross. Men are so yuck. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry to the male audience.
Oh my God. Wait, before we go.
Yeah.
What tier would you give to yourself, my friend?
On a good day, B.
On a good day, B?
Yeah.
I was fully expecting you to say S.
I'm not that up myself.
Well, I mean, not in an up yourself way.
I have anxiety and depression.
So
So-
tier A for anxiety.
TA for antidepressants. or is it ST for store-bought serotonin?
Oh, the competition is fierce, my
What are you
friend.
going to give yourself a rating of?
Tier A for alone. Like, it's still a high ranking, but I'm not being delusional.
No.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, God. Maybe tier S. Fuck
All right.
it. We're elite as fuck. Let's give ourselves an S.
Okay, how about we go TA for being anxious and alone,
Mm-hmm.
TS for the podcast as a whole, because A plus A together equals S.
Sure.
Mathematical equations.
It's all
Quick
maths.
maths.
Quick maths. I'm sure it makes sense. Someone could make it make sense.
I think so.
But that sounds great.
Fuck
I'm
that.
down. I'm down for that. We just rated ourselves superior.
Fuck, we're sick. All right, well, have a good
Sick and superior.
have a good week, day, night, yeah,
The whole thing, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for listening.
and we'll see you on the flip side.
Ciao, ciao.
Cheer up.